captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow. And soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tugging is done, we'll take our leave and go. Da 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 da. Before the boat had hit the water, the whale's tail came up and caught her. Hands to the side, harpooned and fought her when she dived down below. And soon may the waterman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tugging is done, we'll take our leave and go. Soon may the waterman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tugging is done, we'll take our leave and go.
The story of the first Thanksgiving is often painted as a really colorful one. People celebrating, eating, dancing, laughing. However, this journey started not on that festive night, but rather in 1620. In England, the Pilgrims were hated. They were persecuted for worshiping God. They were forced to leave their own country. So, the Pilgrims sailed as refugees to a new land where they could worship God freely. The trip was taken on an almost broken down ship. The weather was stormy and the water was choppy. It took them 66 days, which was twice as long as it should have taken them, before they finally saw land.
Do you know about the first Thanksgiving? The first Thanksgiving, the first Thanksgiving. Do you know about the first Thanksgiving? It was 400 years ago. In 1620, it started with the king. It started with the king. It started with the king. In 1620, it started with the king. He wouldn't let us pray. We sailed from England on the Mayflower, the Mayflower, the Mayflower. We sailed from England on the Mayflower, 102 of us. And then we saw the shore, we shouted I-O, we shouted I-O. When we landed and we saw the shore, we shouted really loud. No jumping off points and we signed the pledge. We fought come back, we fought come back. We jumping off board till we signed the pledge. It's smiling on that side.
When they landed, it was cold. There wasn't much food and a lot of people started getting sick. That first winter, almost half of the Pilgrims died. To their surprise, the Wampanoag natives came to their rescue.
I am Chief Massoit. Previously, our encounters with the Europeans had not been the greatest. For years, their people had taken our land, stolen everything from us, and destroyed the resources that this great earth has shared with us. But we pity them. We signed a peace treaty with them and lent them our helping hand. After the first corn harvest proved a success, 90 of my men gathered with them, and we gave thanks for what earth had given us.
That night, 51 survivors gathered together to pray. They had no strategy, they had little strength, no resources, and seemingly no future. All they had was the promise that God had taken them to a place where they would be able to worship Christ the way the Bible was telling them to, and not the way the King of England wanted them to. So they prayed, and they ate.
Now, let's eat.
Don't forget the turkey.
Albuquerque, he's a turkey, and he's clever, and he's fine, and he wobbles, and he gobbles, and he's absolutely mine. He's the best pet that you can get, better than a dog or cat. He's my Albuquerque turkey.
from that prayer meeting, God birthed a nation that became the envy of the world. To this day, America remains a beacon of light for the world, not just in the prosperity that it promises, but also in the freedom that we have to worship God without persecution. It has now been over 400 years since that sacred moment in Plymouth. If we take a look around at the news, social media, popular political opinion, and just the tense feelings towards patriotism, it is more than obvious that the blessing that God gave to us through them is currently under attack. We are in danger of losing the religious freedom that they lived for, fought for, prayed for, and even died for. It is now our turn to petition God for a moment of mercy for our country. If we would turn to God, humble ourselves and pray, seek His face and turn away from the wicked, He promises to hear our prayer, forgive our sins, and heal our land. This is Thanksgiving. We give thanks for our country.
Oh, say, can you see